Today, you cannot, no one, anyone, someone, everybody cannot tear down what God has built up. You guys, when you come into the chat, say good morning. Hello, Miss Sweet Teacup. Hello, grandma, mom, mother, sis, sister, auntie, aunt, cousin. Or you can just call me Miss Lolo, because that's my name, baby. Stop playing with me, Miss Lolo. Okay. Or you can just call me Sweet Teacup. Just make sure, if you're across the way, stay over there. You guys, I'm here for entertainment purposes. It's Thursday morning. Beautiful day, baby. It's in Florida, Duval, and we got a little coolness, and I'm loving it. Good morning. I'm here for entertainment purposes, and I am going to entertain you. Why? Because I can. You guys, I know allegedly the things that I say are my words, my views, my thoughts. Stop playing with me. I have a right to come to the internet and to give my opinion. I have a right to entertain. You too. Say I can. Stop playing with me. Hey, good morning, Carlotta. Good morning, Carolyn Small. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. You guys, a trailer come out on my EA game. I love my Sims. And you guys, I'm going to be dropping my Sims. If you notice, I've been dropping these little shorts. I've been making these little Halloween characters because, baby, I'm getting ready for my gameplay. I'm going to start putting these gameplays out for starting next week for Halloween. Listen. My youngest daughter born on Halloween. So, hey, I like Halloween because I know that's one good thing that was good about Halloween for me. I was blessed with a baby. But like I say, you guys, that means she'll be 33. Woo! But yes, you guys, I'm here. Hey, Blue Love. Hey, welcome to the tea. Welcome to the chat. Good morning. I'm here to let anyone know, everyone, I don't care who you are, you cannot tear down what God has built. See, God have blessed it, royalty, and her kids. No matter how much hate they got over there, no matter how much a jester with a black heart don't like it, don't want it, don't want to admit it, don't want to see it. Allegedly, I hate her face. I hope I never see her again. But then, next day, you're posting videos of her. Somebody please make some sense for me. I don't need to I hate her. Get out of my life if I never see her again. But then you started posting videos. Look at the blessing. Look how God is. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Okay? God have blessed it, royalty, just like God had blessed it us, you guys. Everybody have at least one, or multiple, or several blessings. It's up to you to recognize what is your gift, a gift that God have blessed you with. And one of the gifts, just my opinion, that God blessed royalty and the kids with, I mean the royalty kids, the Roy kids, okay, with the golden backpack, is that they can grab somebody's attention on the camera. The camera loves them. The camera loves their energy, their character, their voices, their spiritual moves, the way they move, their vibes, all that. Now, I've been wanting to say this, but I've been wanting to say this for a while. Good morning, Princess Gunn. Hey, call you Miss Princess, a real princess out here, baby. She protects single mothers and children, and I love it. I've been wanting to say this for a while, and I'm going to go ahead and say this because, see, I need a gesture and his booger-eating gourmet mother and everybody else, the little senior crew and all the little wolf pack and all that, to understand something. This is where a black jester went wrong, and he just don't get it. But let me just break it down and tell them, since they don't get it. The blessing and the gift were bestowed upon royalty. I'm just saying, stay with me now. Has grabbing the camera, where the camera loved them, where God blessed them with royalty and the 3 older God grandkids. That's why them views took off, because that's how God wrote it. That's how God wanted it. Now, that don't mean my two youngest God grand twins are not a blessing. It's just that that's not the gift God just gave them intentionally, where you pull them from a royal family, a bloodline, and you try to mix it with another bloodline. Stay with me now. I'm just spilling the tea. See, those two God grand twins of mine, the princess and the prince, you don't really see their shine and their glow and their blossom until they with their mom and their three older siblings, because it's a bloodline connection. And a Jester Blackheart, you can't do nothing about it, baby. You cannot do not one thing. Not one thing, honey. That was a blessing. See? You know, that's kind of like the old saying. Oh, now let's talk about it. You can't date or marry a single mother and don't accept the children. It's a whole package. So when that blessing is given to the royal family, when the camera loves them, that the camera just loves the energy. See, first the camera got to love you, because the camera going to love you. The camera is going to show the shine and the blossom and the brightness in you. You can get on camera all day long, but baby, if it's not for you, that camera's not going to love you. The camera's not going to show the inner peace in you, the beautiful blossom, the gift, the love, that personality. See, and that's what a Jester with a black heart don't get. He thought, well, allegedly, if I go to court and because I got more power, I got more money. Oh, I'm sorry, I stole their money, so I'm going to use their money, and I'm going to go to court, and I'm going to fight and take the twins allegedly, and I'm just going to blow up and go viral. No, because it's not in the twins to do it alone. It's in the twins to pull it off, because it was a family blessing together. When the twins are with royalty and the three older God grandkids, baby, the sunshine is beautiful. I want you to drop the teacups in my chair if you understand what Sweet Teacup trying to tell you and teach you and share with you. They look different. They move different. It's like you looking at two other kids that you don't recognize when they back with royalty and they three older siblings. They love the camera. They smile. Royalty ain't got to ask them hundreds and thousands of questions. Royalty ain't got to say, do you love me? Hey, baby princess, baby prince, do you love me? Do you want some candy? Royalty ain't got to do none of that. And a matter of fact, when they with royalty, they don't even really ask for candy unless they're at a fair or a carnival. And even then, now that I think about it, royalty, they don't ask. Royalty would just pull up and be like, hey, would you like some cotton candy? And she get the one cotton candy, one apiece. That's it. She don't just go about all this candy and trying to manipulate them and persuade them and bribe them. They look different. They look cleaner. They look fresh. They have natural, original smiles on their face. You got, they all in the camera smiling. Hey, Royalty Nation. Royalty never have to coach them. See, there's a whole creep Jester with a black heart and the whole crew black heart community at this point. They like to say, oh, allegedly royalty is coaching them. You never see royalty coaching. See, oh, look at the tea. Look how God moved. I want you guys to drop the royal crown in the chat when I make this statement. If you truly want to determine who coach who, look at the videos. You never hear royalty in no videos coaching those twins on nothing. On nothing. About do this, do that. Them twins get on camera. Matter of fact, they come into the camera waving. Hey, Royalty Nation, hey this. Royalty go live and Royalty be saying, thank you, Anna. Thank you, this. The twins voluntarily say, hey, Anna. Thank you, Anna. But look at a Jester with a black heart. He got to coach them to say everything. Hey, princess. Hey, prince. Say this. Say hey. Say this. Do you want some candy? Do you love me? Do you hate allegedly going over to your mom's house? Do your arm still hurt? The coaching is right there on camera. Drop the word crowns in my chat if you have seen this and witnessed this. Go back and look at the video. Just look at the video allegedly where he had them at a casino hotel. Out of all hotels in Las Vegas, and I know Las Vegas has a lot of casino, but they got hotels where don't have a casino as well. He could have taken them kids anywhere, and why are they at a hotel at all? I thought that was a Mimi. See, the grandma that I know I'm a grandma. You're not taking my grandkids to no hotel. Come to my house. And the grandmama I know, Princess Gun, you a grandmother? If you have grandkids and they in town, they come to visit, or they live right there in town with you, you let me know, Princess Gun, and anybody else that's a grandmother. Do you allow your grown kids, because at the end of the day, I don't care if they're grown to see the kids, do you allow them to take your grandkids to a hotel where there are casinos and let them run around in bathing suits? Where you know there are grown men, grown, pathetic predators, pedophiles, molesters, and everything. It's a casino. It's a place of evenness where people gamble, they drink, and they do the most. They dare to pick up women. No, my grandkids coming to my house. They're not going to no hotel, grandma. And I ain't gonna have, because now I'm gonna be a little messy. And I ain't gonna have no domestic violence. Old man think he's 24 that'll pull up in a Dollar General store allegedly and tell a young lady, make me, I do what I want to do. I'm not going to have no domestic, drunk, violent man in my household around any of my grandkids. Never. I'm shutting it down. But you know, we see a whole gourmet, boogie-eating grandmama, and they're out there praising. Don't you think it's strange? Ask yourself, don't you think it's really weird that a group of demonic people at this point, I hate to call people demonic, but I don't know what else to call them. Hey, Cynthia, my daughter, my bestie. Good morning. Don't you think it's weird that how they would come to the internet and praise boogers, she eat boogers, which we know that's disgusting, that's nasty. God, that's germs. It's germs. She done been in jail, spent her adult life in prison. She lived with a domestic violence, allegedly drunk man, and he's doing domestic violence constantly. It's all on camera. Don't you think it's strange for anyone to praise them? And then you got a jester of a black car who have did the most unbelievable, disgusting things for views, content, and money, and they're praising him. You got to ask yourself, what group of people would do that? Who would literally get on the video? I'm going to be messy. See, you shouldn't insinuate yourself into something, because once you do, baby, you're part of the little snake family. And get on the internet and say, oh, I didn't think allegedly he would ever do anything like that. Oh, you know, everything that black jester with a black heart did, somebody got on the internet because they figured they got a bigger platform, like they're supposed to do something, like they're supposed to move something, do something, and say, oh, well, I sold stuff. I gambled stuff. I did this. I don't think he ever do this. But you say all that, but you ain't give him no money. See, I don't see you allegedly give random people on the street money, cash. I don't see you allegedly leave bags in bushes and trees when you go shopping. Well, why don't you take a bunch of money and stick it in the bag and drop it off to a predator house? A predator that you came to the internet and you said allegedly, I don't think he did it. Well, take him a bag of money. Put your mouth and your money where you speak on it. Other than that, I'm going to line you up. Shut up. Because, baby, you on the road of destruction. You're on the road, and what you're not going to do, you're not going to come to the internet and put it on God, mama. You're not going to put it on allegedly people hating on me. No, you chose this. You sold your soul when you did that video. I don't know why you did that video, but you're gonna have to answer to that. But like I say, royalty and the God grandkids has a family. It's a family that stays together and prays together. And let me just explain something to you. Just because somebody go to church and go every Sunday, show up to every Bible school, be to every third communion or whatever, that don't mean you're not evil. I have seen and witnessed many preachers, a pastor, a minister have done the most unbelievable things, and they have burned in the pit of hell. So what are you talking about? So any gesture that get on the internet, see, that's how come allegedly he know he's talking to children, to get on the internet and say, oh, they never went to church, they never did this. Going to church is not going to save your soul. Let me just verify that. Going to church is not going to save your soul. Having a Bible in your house is not going to save your soul. What's going to save your soul is that you're a child of God and you believe in God. And you have God in your life and in your heart. And it shows. It doesn't show by pulling up to a casino the next day after you supposedly got on the internet allegedly and praise God and you know what, God have saved me and I'm going to get baptized allegedly. I got new beginning. I don't need a necklace. I don't need materialistic things. Then the very next day you in a casino promoting a casino and gambling, but the same necklace you talked about you didn't need, you got it around your neck. The same fit chat, the same fit hat, clothes, name brand that you said you didn't need because God changed you, now you got it on. Let me tell you something, you guys. You guys need to wake up. Hey, Michelle Thompson. Michelle Thompson said he lose his money yesterday. He probably did, Michelle. He probably did. And like I say, and then a black jester thought he could take a DNA. He thought he could take a DNA. Not you thought you could take a DNA. You can't take, let me tell you all something. Let me regulate something to you. I don't know if you ever seen the movie called Beloved. Put a one in the chat. We're going to throw bite. Let's throw bite without one. I love I throw bite without one. Put a one in the chat. You ever seen the movie that Oprah Winfrey played in called Beloved? Put a one in the chat. Let me just share you a little wisdom. I always say, the movies, them old folks tell stories and listen to that elderly tell stories. It'll show you something. You know, I ain't gonna go deep down into that movie, but if you remember the Beloved, the young lady, that was definitely evil. Now, they say, like I said, I'm not gonna go too deep in depth. I'm gonna say shout out to Let's Keep It Real. She would be the one that would be able to tackle this if she happened to get and hear this video, because she's good about the spiritual stuff. I know about the spiritual stuff. I just don't speak on it. But I'm going to say this about this movie. For someone to think that a child cannot be born evil, you better wake up. For someone to think that evilness cannot be reincarnated, cannot be reborn, you better think again. All I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you your homework. Go look at that movie. Let me tell you something. If you think that you can look at somebody and determine, oh, I could tell they're not evil or they're this, baby, you better wake up and you better learn to make you some tea. Because let me tell you, baby, they could be born, they could come in this world. We all was born in sin. But see, some is born in sin and they come with a little bit more. And it shows in the way how they move and the way how they live their life, the way. And then you got to pay attention, listen to the words coming out of their mouth. Look at the aggressiveness. Look at the swinging the arm and screaming and yelling. Baby, it just beating out of them. Hey, Coco, wake up this morning. But like I say, look at that movie. And baby, that movie is going to enlighten you. I'll give you another movie. I don't know. I'm sure you all know. Okay, well, we all know about the little boy that played Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin, I believe that's his name. I may be pronouncing his last name wrong. He played in the movie. I think the movie was called The Good Son. Somebody help me out. Either it was called The Good Seed or The Good Son. This lady in this movie, you all don't understand. These movies come from real life stuff. Somebody just go in and they just go out there and they just make that movie. Well, that lady in that movie, she had 2 sons. One was born evil and one was born good. So I'm going to give you homework. Go look at that movie. And I'll tell you this. They always say, now I'm going to tell you this, what one of my aunties and my granny taught me a long time ago. If you want to know how evil someone is, watch how they treat animals. If animals keep coming up dead around individual, baby, that speaks miles. Animals are the first to know. Animals would know before us if someone is evil. And if you turn around and all of a sudden these animals, see, now that I think about it, let's talk about it a little bit. When you look at the video and when you think about those videos that a Jester with Blackheart used to do videos showing the dolls and everything allegedly with my God grandkids, you never really seen those dolls. Now stay with me, I'm saying the doll that was in the rented First Mansion. You never really seen them dolls act any kind of way towards those 3 older God grandkids. They loved it, those kids. Don't you think that's weird and strange that them dolls, all 3 of them dolls, just eventually wind up dead? Did somebody kill those dolls because they knew them dolls was going to protect those kids? Dolls will protect children, especially if they're good children. Don't you think that's weird and strange? Now, when you look at the dolls that are coming around some kids right now, see, these dolls, don't let the little, cute doll, this and that, because all animals ain't good animals neither. Don't you think it's kind of weird and strange that these animals, when they come in contact with our little twins, with my little God twins, don't you find it's weird how those animals, how they react to the twins as if they're being taught or coached to treat the twins a certain kind of way? You got to ask yourself, you got to keep your eye on the prize. You got to pay attention to the pattern. Pay attention. But like I say, you guys, hey, Money. Your Money, after I probably say hey to you, call out and say, Sweet Teacup, check out God Fear TV. Yes, thank you. I couldn't remember saying, you guys definitely go check out God Fear TV. When I say, baby, since they say they want proof, allegedly, God Fear TV, you guys write that down. When they say, we need proof that he touched someone inappropriately. And look how God, then I say God will fix what is broken, baby. There are videos of him touching his own biological, he didn't want to say it's his daughter. He's touching his own biological DNA inappropriately. He got her bent over. He's right. Listen, when I say it's lined up, standing by, you guys, you need to go catch the video. I want to see them. Since it's involving his biological child, his DNA, I want to see them come to the internet and defend that. I want to see what baby mama, number one, gang, baby mama, it's your time to shine. You're shining, baby, you're shining. It's your time. How you going to feel about that? That is your baby daddy and your DNA in any in inappropriate position together doing TikToks or videos or whatever. Got a shirt on with handprints, allegedly a halter top with handprints over the boobs, and got his hand under her boobs to lift her up. I thought when you lift someone up, you lift them from the waist, especially a female that got a womanly body. Why is his hand up under there? Don't you think? So let's just talk about it. And I want you all to drop the royal crowns in the chat for the royal family. We're going to drop this royal crown for Jaleel because Jaleel deserves justice. Don't you think? Now, I'm going to give you a vision because you know Sweet Teacup good about giving you a vision. I'm just talking about get out your feeling. I want you to do it. If you take your hand and put your hand under somebody's breast and you lift them up the weight of their body, your hand is going to push up and it's definitely going to be completely under their breast. Take your hands right now. You're a female. You're a female. Take your hand, place your hand in that position on that video. Your thumb is on your back, on your side, but your hand is literally up under your breast. Try to move your hand up like you're going to lift yourself. Baby, you got a handful of breasts. Drop the flowers in my chat if you agree with Sweet Teacup. You just got a handful of breasts. Ain't no way he can talk his way and deny that and get out of there. So when you lift her up, your hand all up under the breast. Now you got to ask yourself, why would a jester with a black heart put that on video? Is it hypothetically, is it possible those are videos I've been talking about that he will record allegedly, and he know these predators and pedophiles and these molesters are looking at it? You see how he is allegedly doing this in plain sight under our noses, you guys. Under our noses. Listen. You take a 20-year-old grown woman. Well, she ain't grown, but you take a 20-year-old young woman. She is not going to let her workout instructor. She's not going to let her boyfriend, friend, or no man say, let me lift you up, and he placed his hand where that black jester placed his hand on his own DNA and say, let me lift you up. And also, in the video of God Fear TV, it is literally a clip of where he don't lift the DNA up and her butt is directly in his face. His face is not even showing. You guys drop the teacups in my chat if that don't show proof. And that do not show proof that there is some inappropriate behavior, activities going on between a father and, a DNA. It is what it is. Baby mama number one, you should be pissed. I bet if your mama allegedly was to see this and your sister, I bet they would be like, wait a minute. No, this is not right. This is not right. So allegedly, baby mama number one, this question for you. So is this why you really, maybe you didn't pull a DNA out of Vegas like a jester and a clown with a black heart lied about or yourself. Maybe you did not pull her from Vegas because of schoolwork or because of school or you saying people saying mean things about your daughter. Maybe you remove your DNA, and I want you guys to drop, if you're a member of my channel, drop any emoji that you have from my channel. If you're not a member, just flood my channel with teacup. Maybe you removed her because you yourself piqued the inappropriate sexual behavior going on between your baby daddy and your DNA. Maybe that is really why you remove your DNA. Because you even saw the behavior and the pattern yourself. And you moved her quickly. Allegedly, it was never because, first of all, my God, grandkids, I stand on it, spend 80% of their time in Texas. My God, grandkids don't even go to school. They're homeschooled. They're nowhere near her. My God, grand-twins, they're toddlers. They're not the one touching her boobs, lifting her up, bending her over, lining their front to her back. Oh, get out of it. It's in the video. They're not doing none of that. It's your baby daddy. So to come to the internet, you and the jester with the black heart and try to create and draw a narrative, oh, we had to send her back allegedly because of I don't know, somebody, no one was talking about your DNA. No, I'm gonna say it. I'm a girl with wings on fly the wall. You sent and you came and got your DNA back because you knew between a dirty feet girl and the baby daddy was doing inappropriately, and I said sexual things towards your daughter. And that's not no defaming. It's in the video. If anybody is defaming someone, it's your baby daddy. He the one that did the do, put it on video, post it, and making money off of it. So if you're going to sue somebody, I advise you to sue your baby daddy because he did the do and he started doing the do. And God forbid, woo, have mercy, when somebody's birthday comes. I'm just saying. You may want to come to the internet and explain yourself. But like I said, you guys, go to God Fear TV channel. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. And he's a man. See, it's a man, another man standing up. And he's saying, wait. I'm not going to do this. This is not right. We ain't going, it ain't CJ on 32s. It ain't Royalty. It's God Fear TV. And it wasn't Royalty who brought it to the internet to tell you to go to God Fear TV. It's Sweet Teacup. Stop playing with me. They are quick and always want to say Royalty did this and Royalty did that. But they don't want to speak on me because I make the tea. Oh, and that rhymed. But like I said, you guys, go check out his channel because, baby, he got pictures that'll blow, clips that'll blow you out the water. Michelle said, he said CJ sold YouTube and TikTok. Baby, he may be trying to sell stuff because when he get ready to go to jail, and I'm not going to say allegedly because I always promise you, you clown, you just always said I was going to break the pockets are broken. And I said I was going to send you back home and you're going to go back home. Now, you may go back home and be in jail, I don't know, because you know at this point, it may be your baby mama gang number one after she look at them videos. And after she go have a conversation with her DNA, she may be the one to lock you up first. I don't know. Depending on how bad she want that money. You know what, now that I think about it, if I was a great-grandmama in Gary, Indiana, I would sue the hell out of all of them. I would sue my grandson. I would sue my mama. If I was a great-grandmama in Gary, Indiana, I would sue all their asses for the shit they doing to your great-grandkids. Girl, line your money up. Because they damn sure turn their back on you and I stand on it. But like I said, you guys, there are people, they are born in this world evil. Believe, let me tell you, all I can tell you, I gave you 2 movies, and I guarantee you, the movies come for something true. And like I say, if you want to know if somebody evil, watch how animals don't survive and live around them long. Watch how the animals react around them. Nobody else animal be doing all that they do. Always got the animals allegedly licking on them and sucking on them and doing the most. Just the most. Just beastie. If you ask me, allegedly, they are beastie, demon, individual. Just, that was a story. Did you guys remember that? That was on the news where this man supposedly broke in this lady's yard and he raped her dog. Drop the teacups in my chat if you know what I'm talking about. This literally happened in real life. He broke into the lady's yard and she heard her dog in despair, in distress. She came out and the man was raping her dog. Drop the teacups in my chat if you know what I'm talking about. Because that happened in real life. And I think that was like maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even 3 years, where the man would rape her dog. And the police came, arrested him and everything. And they said that, he had a mental condition where we see a creep. Somebody, let me tell you all better watch your animals. Y'all keep your eye on them dogs and that little dog, because allegedly, if the dog start acting weird and walking a certain way, you may want to question that. You may want to question that. And his child has a lot for a 12-year-old. Yes, Kalana. Yes. Somebody said, Michelle Thomas said he's trying to sue 32 and royalty for free. Listen, he ain't nobody gonna give him no money to get his butt out of debt. Ain't nobody gonna give him money allegedly for him to try to escape and go to Dubai or Africa or anywhere else. Sir, you're at the crossroad. It's time for you to pay your due. If royalty is broke, since he keeps saying, and his supporters keep saying that my goddaughter royalty, shout out to Big Royalty, you guys. Drop the crown in the chat. We just gonna show off in the chat today. Drop the crown in the chat for a royal queen for royalty. And shout out royalty for you doing that fashion over. It was beautiful. Drop the royal crown for royalty. If royalty is so broke and if royalty need money, make this make sense. They keep saying, oh, she just want money. She want money from a gesture black card. And if she's so broke, then why is she suing royalty? How you gonna sue somebody who ain't got nothing? Make this make sense. Royalty didn't say she was going to sue, and I'm not going to say allegedly. Royalty didn't say she was going to sue a clown. She said she's going to lock his ass up for touching her daughter. Royalty said that she has been to the proper authority, and they are going to see this through. Only a black jester and his crew is saying they want to sue. But then out of the same breath, they say my goddaughter, bro, she ain't got no money. She just want money. But look, that's why I say pay attention to the pattern, you guys. Keep your eyes on the prize. A person who ain't got no money and want money, that's the person that's going to run and sue. Royalty says she just going to see justice done. If you're innocent, stay with me now. If you innocent, you will go to the police station and say, like they have said, multiple people have said, I'm going to give them flowers for what they have said. Go to the police station, take a lie detective test, and prove that you didn't do anything. But if you got to say, oh, I'm going to sue them, I'm going to do that, oh, you're definitely broke. You definitely need money. And you definitely a liar. You definitely touch. One of the old things they said in the olden days, and I want you guys to drop smiley faces all in my chat if you agree with me. And even if you're not a grandma or mom, but you've been a child, I was always taught a guilty person is a person that comes screaming and crying. Before mama can even get the switch, you know how your grandma used to say back and they go get me that switch, and you already crying before you make it out the door. You already crying before you make it to that, black bush, the blueberry bush, it was a fig tree for me. God bless the day. I love my grandmother. My grandmother said, go get that switch from a fig tree. You already crying before you even walk out the door. The whole time you find this switch, you're finding the little switch you can, not even knowing the smaller it is, the more it's going to hurt. But you finding the little switch. You crying and doing the most before you even been punished. You know how you don't did something and you be upstairs or downstairs and your mama say, hey, You already in tears before you even get down there, up there where they at. Because you already know what you done. You already know you're guilty. And you're just wondering, did they find out? I want you guys to flood my channel with smiley faces if you agree with me, if you know what I'm talking about. Only the guilty is going to start crying and screaming and yelling. Baby, he did the screaming, he did the aggression, and he definitely did the crying. Did it all. You're guilty, sir. You are guilty, guilty, guilty. Guilty. Another thing, when it's time for you to get the whoopings, if you were brought up in the church, when grandma get ready or whoever give you that spank, what's the first thing you do? Baby, you start calling Jesus. Oh, Jesus, oh, God, oh, Jesus. I'm just saying, keep dropping them smiley faces. That's the first thing you do. You ain't said God's name all day, all night. But the minute them lips come, oh, Jesus, oh, God, grandma, God, oh, Jesus, daddy. You calling God's name so much is unbelievable. You start praying. You ever did that in the middle of a whooping? You drop down on your knees and you throw them hands up and you're like, oh, okay, I pray I won't ever do it anymore. See, I'm giving you wisdom. I'm giving you facts. I don't lie. You get on your knees, baby, and you ain't did your prayers in the whole week, but you drop down on your knees and you throw them two hands up, you clap it together. You pray so hard, baby. Please, Jesus, okay, mama, please don't beat me no more. Keep dropping the smiley faces if you know what I'm talking about. And that's what the clown doing. He's crying and he's praying, and I found God. And come on, you guys, let's pray together. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let me say shout out to this little girl video, you guys. I'm going to give you more proof. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, because I always want you to have a vision. Because maybe you didn't do that. But I'm going to give you a vision. You know that video went viral of that little girl? The little girl where her mama was going to spank her with a flip-flop. And she said, please, mama, don't spank me with a flip-flop. Drop my teacups in my check. You know what I'm talking about. She said, please, mama, don't spank me with the flip-flop. And it was a black mama with a black little girl. If you know who I'm talking about, drop the teacups in my chat. This video went viral. The little girl knew she was in trouble because I believe it was said that she hit somebody. She did something. And she knew she was in trouble. She knew she did. She was a little bit of girl. She was about 3 or 4. And her mama you saw her mama with the flip-flop, whatever. And her mama said, come here. And she immediately started crying and said, please, mama, don't beat me with the flip-flop. Baby, she was, when I said that little girl was praying and she was trying to, she said, mama, let me tell you what happened. See, this what happened. She knew she was in trouble. Do you see what I'm saying? The praying come instantly. And the pleading, the crying. You're guilty, sir. You the one yourself say allegedly you a child in a 33-year-old man body. Right now, I guess you're 35 allegedly. And that's what he do. He's going to come to the internet, which he have done it. He have screamed, yelled. He have cried. Look at his face expression. And then he throwing his head to the left, to the right. You know that witch that went viral for Halloween last year? You know, it's a movie where the lady, she's a white lady. She got all black, a long black gown with long sleeve, and she got gray hair and it's all long. And when she turned her head to the left and right, it's cracking and then she started screaming, ah! That's him. The way he was moving his head from left to right while when he had on tell you the video allegedly, when he had on the booty shorts. See, allegedly, he couldn't have kids in the film, so he decided to entertain his molesters and pedophile crew with his own self. So he put on booty shorts so he could show the dude. You know, but you remember he was throwing his head from the left to the right. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? And you hear the neck cracking, crack, crack, crack. You sounded just like that lady. You guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the Halloween store. She is one of the new edition of the monsters. And like I said, she's a tall, skinny lady with long, white, gray hair. And she turns her head and she screams. Ah! That's him. That's what he looked like when I was looking at him in that video. I say, look at this fool. Look at this lying, going to hell food. But like I said, you guys, I just had to continue the internet. But listen, I got to get ready because, like I said, my game dropping my EA, and I know some of you guys may not rock with Sim, but you will. Just trust me. Like I said, I hadn't dropped a Sim video, definitely, and I'm still gonna keep the series of my Dreadful Clown. Stop playing with me. I haven't dropped it because I've been trying to get this Halloween stuff out. So when I drop these videos starting next week, I don't have to go build a store. I don't have to, listen, y'all gonna be entertained. I ain't got to build a laundromat. I ain't got to build this. I ain't got to build that. It already exists. I just dropped the video. But I've been showcasing my Halloween characters. So, baby, we got concert. You wonder, well, why is she making all these music? Baby, we gonna have concert. See, we gonna have real people in my Sim. In Sim Life, have a real concert. We're not gonna have a whole demonic jester Black Heart entertaining in front of a bunch of toddlers. We ain't doing that. But like I said, you guys, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.